programmers. Welcome to Programmers Colloquy. Programmers, in our last class we have seen how we can insert data from Java application to MySQL database. So in today's class what we will see how we can update the information which is already stored in database through our Java application. So for this I have already designed the Java frame. For this I have taken for the designing this is a J label, again a J label, and I have taken two text fields, a button. Now the name of the text field I have already changed. See this, the name is txt role and txt name. Okay. Now I have already created a table in MySQL. For this I will use the database. The database name is SCHOOL school, and the table name is student. So I will use select star from student. Now this is the table where there are 5 rows. Now this second row I want to update. As you can see, there are 4-digit number. The roll number is in 4-digit, and I want to change it to 3-digit roll number. I will make it 105 instead of 1021. So this is the information I want to change. So let us see how we can write coding for this. Now, as I have told in the last video also, that first thing which you have to ensure is just check the library whether you have added MySQL JDBC driver or not. If you have not, then you can right click on the libraries and use add library. From this you can select MySQL JDBC driver and click on the add library. This is the way you can add library to your project, and you have to add this library once in your project if you want to connect to MySQL. Now let us start writing coding for this. Click on this update button. You will reach the source code. First thing which you have to do is to import the libraries. You have to use import import java.sql.star and semicolon. And as I want to use the message box also, J option pan message also. So for that I have to import one more library, that is java x.swing.j option pan. J option pan, and put a semicolon. So we have imported the libraries. Now we will go to the source code again. As I want the updation in the click of this button, so I will double click this. I have already written try and catch. I also want to use a confirmation dialog box, as I want to get the confirmation from the user whether he wants to update it or not. So for this, for the confirmation dialog box, we have to use int. I'll take the variable name as dialog, dialog, dialog result. For this I have to use J option pan. I will use J option pan dot show confirmation dialog. So the first argument will be null. Now the second argument will be the text which you want to display, and that is I want to ask the user, would you like to make changes to in student information. And next argument I'll take as a warning. I'll write warning, and one more argument, and that is j option pan dot yes no option, the second one. Okay, now after this we will write a condition. That means if the user has confirmed yes by clicking on yes of the confirmation dialog box, for this we'll write if, and then inside this round bracket we'll write if the dialog result, that is dialog dialog result, that means the value of the variable dialog result is equal to j option pan dot yes option. Okay, that means if user has clicked on yes, then only it should execute the code written inside the if body. So this code we'll write inside try. Okay, now inside this only we'll do the connection. Okay, now the first class which is used for the connection is class. Now the class name is class, and for name is the method which we are using for this class. Now in the string we write java dot sql dot driver, driver, driver. Okay, after this we'll use connection class, but we can do one thing. There are two ways to get that connection. The arguments which are used for the connection class is the URL and the username and the password. Okay, what we can do is we can store the URL separately inside a string object. So I'm going to do that way. That means I'll make a string object which is, let it be a database. Okay, now here I will type the URL inside this double quotes. Okay, now this is JDBC, then colon, and then MySQL, colon again, and then double slash localhost, colon 3306, and then after this we have to mention the database name. As we have seen in our case, the database name is school. The database name is SCHOOL, school. So we'll write the database name after this, SCHOOL. Now we'll end this semicolon. Okay, now we'll use another class which is connection, and then object of this class, let it be CONN, is equal to driver manager dot get connection. Now this takes three arguments, where one is the URL which we have already stored inside this string object which is database. Okay, so we'll use this name as an first argument. Now second argument is the username of our MySQL. So the username is root, and third argument is the password. So as I have not set any password for MySQL, so I'll keep this empty. Okay, you can put the password whichever you have set for your MySQL database, but I have not set any password for MySQL database, so I'll keep it empty. Now next is the statement class and the object. Let this be stmt only, and I will write CONN dot create. Okay, now after this we'll write the command for updation. So let us first see how to write update command in MySQL. So for that we use update, then the table name. So the table name is student, STUDENT. So after update comes the table name, and then after that we use set. Now after writing set, we have to mention the columns which we want to update or which we want to edit. So here I want to just edit one column, and that is roll number. So I will write my column which is roll number. So OLL roll NO number is equal to, now I will write 105 as the roll number. Now after this what I'll do is I'll use where clause. Now in this where clause you can use any of the column. Either you can use a roll number column or you can use even name column, and then where you can write roll number is equal to 1021, and then after this put a semicolon. So this is the update command which we have to use. So we'll store it in a string variable, in a string object. So I'll make a string object, that is SQL. But before that I want to show you other way also of using this update command. Another command could be update, and the table name is a student, set. Now we want to change the roll number, so we have to mention the name of the column which we want to change and the value which we want to insert, okay, which is the changed value which we are putting here. So we want to change roll number 10212 to 105, so we will write here the changed value which is 105. Okay, now we have to use where clause, where, and then write the condition. So for this now I will use name as a column, where name is equal to, and in single quote you can write the name. So as we have seen, the name is NILU. Okay, now this means I am asking MySQL to update the roll number to 105 where the name is NILU. So let us write the update command, and let us store this update command inside a string object. Okay, so string string, and give this the object any name. Let it be SQL. String SQL is equal to, now the same command I'll write in double quotes, but one thing you have to keep in mind is this 105 is the value which we want to update and which we are taking from the user, and again this value also we are taking from the user, that is from our text fields. This is from text field txt roll, and this is from text field txt name name. Okay, so what we have to do is we'll write update. Okay, sorry, this should be inside this double quote. Okay, now update the table name which is student, then set. Okay, now the column name is roll number. Okay, we have to put equal to sign also here, and after this, as this value we are deriving from our text field, let me show you the values which we are getting from the user. So this is one value which we are getting from the user, that is from the txt roll, and another value this also we are taking from the user from our text field txt name. So for this we have to concatenate this with the text field name. Okay, so for concatenation we have to use this concatenation operator, and then the text field name. Our text field name is txt roll dot get text. So get text method will get the text from the user. Now after this put a concatenation operator again, and then comes where name is equal to, and then this single quote. This has to be enclosed in a double quote again. So we'll type here, we'll type in this double quote where name is equal to, and it has to be enclosed in a single quote. Then again the value has to be taken from a text field. The name of the text field is txt name dot get text again. Okay, now after this again we have to use a concatenation operator, and then inside this double quote we have to use a single quote and a semicolon. Okay, and then this semicolon will end the Java statement. Now let me explain this again. Update student. set roll number and equal to. This is a SQL command, so we'll enclose in a double quote. Again, now this value has to be taken from Java. So we'll use Java text field to get this value. So we'll concatenate and get the value from the text field get text method. Okay, now again this where name equal to and the single quote has to be enclosed in a double quote as it is a SQL command. Again the value has to be taken from the text field, so we'll use text field and then get text method. And then this closing single quote and the semicolon of MySQL has to be enclosed in a double quote again. And then as the Java statement ends with semicolon, so we'll put the semicolon at the end. Now as you can see, this line is a combination of MySQL statement as well as Java. So it can generate error, and this statement is going to generate an error. And what is that error? I want to show you. So for this, what you can do is you can check the statement by using system.out.print. Through this you can check the SQL command which you have typed. As I know, this will generate an error, and this is very common error which is generated while we use update command, and that is this where clause. You have to give a space after this double quote. Let me run this and show it to you. I will first save this and I will run this. Okay, now I will use 105 and this one is NILU. Okay, now when I use this update, it is asking for the confirmation. I'm pressing yes. Now see this, update student set roll number is equal to, and then you see there is no gap after this value and where clause. So this is the general error, and this is the error which usually comes with update command. So always keep in mind while typing this command that you have to use a space after this double quote and before this where clause. So now this will not give any error as this SQL command is correct now. Okay, now we will execute this by using statement object which is stmt.execute update. Execute update. Okay, and write the give the argument as your SQL command. Now after this, after successfully updating the value inside your database, I want to display a message to the user that it is successfully updated. So for this I will use again JOptionPan dot show message dialog, and inside this I will display a message in double quotes. Student information successfully updated. So let us save this and run this. We'll use 105 and NILU, and we'll click on this update. We'll confirm this and see this student information successfully updated. You can see this command also is without any error. Let us go to the MySQL database and check it. In this I'll again use select star from student, and now as you can see here, this second row is updated, which was 1021. The roll number is updated to 105. So this is the way we can use our update command with Java, and you can even use the combo box to take the information from the user, to take the column value from the user, which we'll see in our next class. So that's all for today's